I've talked about the many things I'm planning to play in this month and beyond recently, but one of the many games coming out that I've been curious about but wasn't able to mention anywhere yet was Maglam Lord, a JRPG said to be from the depths of hell and combining romance systems, weapon forging, and active battles that I thought sounded unique and interesting. So when I recently received a code for it, I was very happy to try it. I was especially happy to receive it once I started playing, as I found its dialogue incredibly enjoyable with its quirky, humorous feel, and combined with all the interesting mechanics I mentioned that I've barely scratched the surface of, it really does seem like a unique experience that I want to learn more about and made me wish February was that little bit longer. If you're looking for a colorful game with unique ideas, Maglam Lord's gameplay that allows you to attempt to save the protagonist's endangered species in a variety of ways makes it seem like it'll be a lot of fun, and is something I'm excited to talk about and hopefully play more, as so far its fun little world seems very amusing. As I mentioned in the introduction, Maglam Lord is a JRPG set to be coming from the depths of hell, as you play as a recently awoken demon lord adjusting to waking up in a time far away from the demonic war they remember. This protagonist, which you can choose the gender of, is called Kilizurk, the lost living demon lord that essentially makes them an endangered species, and also having lost their powers after sleeping for a long time, the game sets you out on quests to advance the story to get their memory and powers back, as you make choices in the dialogue and craft weapons to bring Kilizurk back to their former glory. Also, being endangered means it would be nice to continue their species, with a romance aspect introduced early on, as I met the very eccentric love guru Gigi that makes me think these mechanics will be available pretty early on. These things and the hack and slash combat system are what make up the quirky world of Maglam Lord, and as its dialogue played out, I got more excited to keep playing, as these unique parts of its world make it look very interesting. The thing that struck me most in my first hour with Maglam Lord was how much I liked the dialogue and how fun it made this world with a complex history feel. Aside from the colorful designs that are a nice cross between demonic and vibrant, the cast that includes the servant Stadius and his monster grandfather at the beginning show equally colorful reactions to things, and the fact that you can also choose how your character speaks, complete with custom voice acting for each response, make me think that Maglam Lord will give a lot more laughs on top of the giggles it gave me in its first chapter. These dialogue choices aren't just for show though, as in a fun twist they tie into multiple gameplay mechanics too. Screenshots have shown that you can use them to garner the affection of the character you're trying to woo, but what I saw in my time with it was that you can use it to earn titles that you can equip to influence your stats in battle. The ones I saw for the most part were the cool, funny, and demonic responses that I didn't really worry about the stats for and just picked the response I liked most, but it makes me wonder if throughout the game I'll get tempted into skewing my responses to get me the things I want to earn, and either way, the fact that it pairs with already fun dialogue makes me excited to see it progress, and I can see replayability in this part that could make me want to try it again someday to see how the other responses play out too. At the end of my time with Maglam Lord, I was able to do my first battle and was very surprised to see it was kind of hack and slashy. Also, maybe since I'd just come off playing another pre-release game that wasn't so smooth, I was impressed with how quick and snappy this battle system was, so I'm looking forward to playing with it more, as I think it could be fun, especially once I gain more skills and get good at using them quickly. Speaking of skills, it was thanks to making this video I looked even more into Maglam Lord and was able to learn that crafting is going to be a core part of it, which has me, a big Atelier fan, excited to keep playing. It promises a lot of customization when making weapons, apparently even down to the sound effect it makes, and this combined with its quick combat and everything else has me loving how unique Maglam Lord feels. Unfortunately, I won't be able to play more just yet, as I'm also knee-deep into another game I'm playing for review, but I'm going to try my best to keep Maglam Lord in mind right after, as it really did make me want to learn more about it, so I'm happy that this demonic world charmed me enough to make me want to play it. Maglam Lord's interesting dialogue and mechanics make it a game I wish I had more time for in February. I'm really intrigued by its title system, and the way enjoying choices and its fun dialogue ties into also getting stat boosts, and the whole premise of trying to continue this endangered species of demon lords by romancing other characters is a really cool way to introduce this kind of bonding mechanic, and while I haven't even met the individuals that can be romanced in it yet, its dialogue has me trusting that it's going to be a pretty fun affair, and it seems like it'll be a good game to come back to when I'm looking for something light and unique to enjoy in my free time. I'll be doing my best to keep it in mind for something to play later too, and so far would recommend it to those who love JRPGs with a quirky sense of humor, and hope it manages to get at least a little more attention in this busy month of games, as it truly does seem like a fun and unique experience that will be a lot of fun to play with. Thank you for watching this video. Let me know in the comments below if you're going to try Maglam Lord and if you think it looks interesting. You can like and share this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe to my channel for more JRPG content like this, and ring that bell to get notifications on whenever I post so you don't miss a thing. You can check out more videos here, and you can find me on social media on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, all at JRPG Jungle. Links to those will be in the description below. Thank you to PCube for the code, and until next time, thank you, bye!